Yo everybody, it's ThePikaWu, and today we got a battle against PikaWu, a stadium battle. But before we get into it, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for subscribing. I reached 1K subscribers and that's amazing. I've always wanted to get there, and because of that, I'm really happy that you guys made me reach 1K. Never ever thought I'd reach that. From the beginning, I always wanted to reach 1K. So thank you guys. And because exams are finished now, I got a lot of things planned for you. A 1K special, nostalgia challenge, facts, more facts, glitches, and catching legendaries. I want you guys to see my luck at catching legendaries. And then first, third, and fourth gen battles, more of them coming. And then stadium and N64 Smash Brothers coming as well. So yeah, that's all I got planned for you guys. But if you want me to do more, you can always leave it down in the comments below and I will do it. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight onto the team preview. And looking at my team, I have a Ho-Ho. This team is actually the team Yus gave me because I needed a team and he made one for me and everything, so I just wanted to use this again. I have a Ho-Ho with Sacred Fire, Ancient Power, T-Bolt, and Earthquake. Mew, Swords Dancing, Shenanigans, and then Zapdos, Dual Screens. Tita is just a bulky set because, as you can see, my team has 4 flying types and I'm very weak to rock, so I do need Tita. And Skarmory as well, just a wall stuffed Oblivion and Whirlwind. And then even my Lugia is a wall as well. So my 3 offensive core and my 3 defensive core. And because everything is max stats, it doesn't matter with defensive and offensive. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight on to the battle. Alright, so free battle, anything goes. And yeah, as you can see, his team, he does have a Raikou, Mewtwo, Mew, Umbreon, Celebi, and Lugia. So then Umbreon's gonna be a dick, a little bit of spoilers, and other than that, I'm not seeing any threats. Mewtwo, Raikou, definitely a threat. So I'm just gonna lead off with Zapdos, and he's gonna lead off with his own Raikou. And yeah, why did I say own? Oh my god. So yes, first turn I'm just gonna set up my light screen because I know this guy is a special offensive Raikou. Obviously, nobody runs an offensive Raikou because you can't run it here because it depends on moves, the attack type and such. So yeah, he's just gonna go for the Thunder. As you can see, he's getting used to the moves and such because this is his first time playing Stadium. But for his first time, he did really well. Spoilers. But yeah, he's gonna go for the Thunder and it's gonna hit. It does a lot of damage. But after I do the slide speed, I know he does not want to stay in because Thunder will not do as much as it did. So basically, he's gonna switch out and I'm gonna send out my defensive wall, which is my Tita, because it can definitely wall his team. And he wants to send out Mew because looking at his team, Mew is definitely his offensive Pokemon, and he's gonna switch out his Mew. And Tita can easily check it nicely, even though Mew does get submission and access to Swords Dance, access to every move actually. Tita can still do stuff to his Mew. So straight away I'm just gonna go for the Pursuit because I do not have the Crunch. That was the biggest mistake ever because this guy has Pursuit and not Crunch. So definitely after this match I did change it to Crunch because Crunch is awesome. And what a switch. Okay, I switch and send out Ho-Ho predicting a submission, and Ho-Ho can take hits for days. And now looking at his set, he has the Explosion. Who carries Explosion? I never saw that. So yeah, I knew I can sponge any hit, Shadow Ball, submission, EQs, anything this guy has, but he has Explosion instead of the EQ and Softball, so I'm kinda screwed. After he goes for the Swords Dance, I go for the Sacred Fire hoping for the burn, but of course I don't get it. My hacks is terrible, that's why I'm starting 8 second gen so much. And yeah, he's gonna go for the Explosion on this turn. Oh my god, I was really disappointed because Ho-Ho was a threat to his whole team. No, he goes for Shadow Ball. Okay, I just paused it for you guys. Okay, he goes for Shadow Ball, and now he goes to the Explosion. Damn, I'm forgetting. Okay, he goes for the Explosion here, kills my Ho-Ho, and the biggest check to his team is dead straight up. So things are looking terrible because my Lugia counter is dead, and Lugia is a big threat, and even the Umbreon counter is dead, and also Celebi. So yeah, I'm just going to switch out to which Pokemon. I'm not really sure. I think I switch out to my Tita. What do I switch out to? Oh, okay. Lag. As you can see, this part is really laggy. I had to speed it up by 600 because of the lag. He switches out to Mewtwo, and I'm just gonna switch out to my... Who do I switch out to? to my Zapdos. Yeah, to my Zapdos, because I know I can set up screens because my screen did end, and Zapdos is a boss and can take Mewtwo's hits for days after it sets up screens and such. So yeah, now lag is basically over. This part was the only part which was laggy, and yeah, I can see he has Ice Beam, so I definitely want to switch out. I do not want to stay in to take this Ice Beam, and since Z, it cannot take this Ice Beam, so I'm just going to send out my Scoundrel who can sponge Ice Beams, but he's going to break this, go for the Thunder, but of course he's going to miss. Yes, this is the happiest moment ever. I've lost my Scoundrel. Straight up, that is awesome. Epicness, he misses, epic. And that's not all. You're going to see a lot of misses from both sides. So I'm going to switch out my Zapdos, predicting the Thunder, but it does a hell of a lot of damage and does get the Para Hacks. So things are looking pretty bad because obviously I'm going to get Para Hacks because Zapdos always gets Para Hacks. My hacks is terrible, but yeah, he's going to go for the Ice Beam and take my Zapdos out. Awesome, like Kamehameha, he puts his hands out and yes, Ice Beam. That's pretty nice. I love Mewtwo. He's a great threat, but I hope they don't make the Mew 3 form. That'll be so terrible. The new form looks so bad. I was just insulting Mewtwo. Mewtwo is an epic Pokemon. Look at it. If they create a third form of Mewtwo, I am not gonna play X and Y. Seriously. Because the submission is gonna miss. I'm just gonna go for the Pursuit because, as I said, I do not have the Crunch, and in case he switches out, it's gonna do a lot of damage to him. And he can just keep going for Explosion because, as you can see, he has it. Can go for the Ice Beam, but now he opts to go for the Thunder, and of course he's gonna miss. Beautiful. Tita's gonna go for the Pursuit. He's just gonna keep going for the Pursuit because, as you see here, submission, he's going to go for the submission now because he knows he's not going to miss because you can't miss 3 times, can you? And he's going to go for the submission, and yeah, that's a hell of a lot of damage, and I get the Pursuit crit! Boom! Get out of here, son! And Mewtwo is dead. Damn, that big ass threat out of the way. And now he can easily send out his Celebi to easily wall my Tyranitar. And this amount of HP, I did not want to kill it, so I was just expecting him to kill me. I was just going to keep going for the Pursuits and the Fire Blast because I do have it and I can go for it. So I'm just going to stay in, but I guess he doesn't have any attacking moves and such because he is going to go for the Lead Seed here, and usually Celebis are just supporters. So yeah, it's gonna go for the Lead Seed, and of course he's gonna miss, and I get the Fire Blast off. I hit Fire Blast and he misses Lead Seed. Will you believe it? That's pretty nice actually, I love it. And yeah, again he's gonna go for the Lead Seed if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna stay in and go for a Pursuit, predicting a switch, but he just goes for Lead Seed again. Oh, I go for the Fire Blast again. Okay, I go for the Fire Blast here again. I get a crit, do I? I guess I get a crit because that did a lot of damage. And Lead Seed misses again, so unfortunate for him, and he's gonna go for the Recover. And now I predicted a switch, so I go for the Pursuit, just playing it safe. I'm sorry, just gonna risk it for Biscuit. And now he's gonna go for the Lead Seed, and finally after twice he's gonna hit, but all the time after 2 times he's gonna hit me. So yeah, 3rd time lucky for him. And Fire Blast almost gonna kill him, but because of Lead Seed and Recover, he's gonna go almost to full health after this Recover. And Fire Blast shenanigans is not gonna do work, and I can't lose my Tita this early in the game because it definitely has to wall a few more of his Pokemon. So yeah, I'm gonna switch out and send out my Lugia. I'm gonna send out my Lugia. He's gonna predict this, go for the Lead Seed, but miss! Damn, this is a hacksy battle. I'm really enjoying it. And I can easily go for the Aero Blast to take him out with a critical hit, so that big ass Celebi out of the way. And yeah, so basically I got this in the game, unless Raikou comes out and hacks me to that. Unless Raikou comes out and hacks me to that. So now I can go for the Aero Blast because I can go for the Earthquake because I know he may predict me to switch and he may miss. So I'm just gonna risk it for the Biscuit. I'm gonna go for the EQ, and he does miss his Thunder. Beautiful. I'm really sorry for faxing you out, but as you can see, the battle proceeds. I'm not gonna be sorry because yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys because I spoiled way too much. So now again he's gonna go for the Thunder and he's gonna hit it, and I'm gonna go for the Aero Blast, get the crit. Beautiful, really awesome. And I think he goes for the rest of Thunder. I'm not really sure, I forget because there's a lot of lag in this battle, and this battle is actually pretty nice in the end. So yeah, he's gonna switch out, send out his own Lugia while I go for the EQ just to immunize it. And now I go for the Aero Blast. I do outspeed, I win the speed type, and yeah, I go for the Aero Blast. I do not want to switch out, and yeah, I go for the Aero Blast, yes. And he goes for the Curse. So yeah, he can just curse up how much ever he wants. I have Skarmory, can easily come out, Whirlwind, take a +6 Air Blast also, unless he does get the crit. And I can get crits for days, man. And if I get one more crit, this Lugia is basically over. It's done with, get out of here. So I go for the Air Blast here and I do not get the crit, and there's 4 HP, goes to the Air Blast, get the crit with +3 if I'm not mistaken. Definitely gonna take my Lugia out, definitely. And now I'm gonna switch out to my Mew because I do have Shadow Ball. I can Swords Dance pretty clean the switch as well. So yeah, he's gonna get cured by leftovers, and Lugia's what okay, he's gonna switch out definitely, and he's gonna send out his Raikou, if I'm not mistaken, to just punch my Shadow Ball, because Raikou does have a pretty good special defensive stat. That's why many people bring it in 5th gen. And if I could get the crit with the Shadow Ball, I was praying, shouting into the mic. You could have asked everybody in the room. I was shouting into the mic, please, Mew, get the crit, kill Raikou, and he gets the rest off. And Mew is not helping me at all. Damn, now he's just gonna go for the Steep Tongue, get a crunch. Now he's being lucky, and Swords Dance, I'm just gonna go for +2, because if I do get a crit with +2, Raikou is never not gonna it's not gonna take it. And again, he's gonna get a crunch with the Sleep Talk. So I'm just gonna soft part. It was a misclick actually, because I did want to get as much damage as I can, inflict as much damage as I can on this Raikou, because as you can see, he wakes up and goes for another crunch, and he's gonna get a special defensive drop, and yeah, he does get it in that turn. So I'm definitely gonna have to switch out and send out my Skarmory, because that's the only person I have left. No, I do have Tita left. I forgot. Yeah, I do have Tita left, and Tita can take hits from this Raikou unless he does get the assist. And as you're gonna see, he is gonna go for the Thunder and is gonna get the assist. And yeah, so things are looking kind of bad, because he's gonna outspeed and take my Tita out with the. It's not gonna take my Tita out with Scratch, because he thought I was gonna go for the. What? Okay, I'm confused. He's not going to take my Tita out and survive with 9 HP, because he did not want to risk missing the Thunder. And now, again, he's going to go for the Crunch, and I'm going to survive with 1 HP! Epicness! And I'm going to go for the Rock Slide, but miss. So, that's unfortunate. Fortunate for him, because I did not get to hit him with 2 Rock Slides, and yeah, goes to the Crunch, takes my Tita out. I have 2 versus his 3, and his 3 are the Umbreon, the Raikou, and the Lugia. So pretty threatening Pokemon. The Umbreon is going to be a dick after this part. So yeah, wait for that. How he trolls me, the Trolleon will troll me, troll my life. I'm going to send out Skarmory, because it has Whirlwind and such, and can Whirlwind him out. He may miss his Thunder, and if he misses his Thunder, that'll be awesome. So my plan is just to super crit him, and yeah, so he's gonna go for the Thunder if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, he goes for the Thunder, misses. I go for the Drill Peck, because I do need a super crit to kill him, and then you can come out, revenge, kill him, and do that shenanigans. So again, now he's gonna go for the Thunder if I'm not mistaken, and is gonna miss. And my plan basically was to go for the Whirlwind and get any Pokemon out, because Skarmory can handle the rest. And the Pokemon that comes out is his Umbreon. Damn, Umbreon is a threat, man. It is a threat. It is a troll. Yes, Sand Attack with Dick brings Sand Attack on the Umbreon. I'm just gonna go for the Curse, and now he goes for the Mean Look, because I did not expect him to have a Mean Look Sand Attack combination. That is so dumb. I thought it was bad, but then I checked it and it was kinda allowed. So he's just gonna go for the Sand Attack. He's gonna keep going for the Sand Attack, and now Whirlwind will not affect him, because I'm gonna keep missing, because I have terrible hacks already, and with Sand Attack it's gonna be even worse. And yeah, he goes for the Sand Attack. Again, I'm just gonna keep going for the Curse, because I really need to take the other 2 Pokemon he has out, and he's gonna switch out by himself. I'm gonna go for the Whirlwind, but of course I'm gonna miss, and Raikou can come out, go for the Thunder, and take me out. But thank God he's gonna miss for the 3rd time, so that's really unlucky. I get the Whirlwind up, and Lugia comes out. 2 Drill Pecks will take it out, but I'm already at -3 accuracy. So the moment I threw it, am I gonna hit it? Goes to the Air Blast, gonna get the crit. I go for the Drill Peck, I'm gonna hit 1. Survives with 7 HP. Hit another one, I will not get 3 times of Air Blast, and he may not recover as well. So yeah, this time I really have to hit. If I hit this, I can still win it. He goes for another Air Blast, and he's gonna crit me once again. I'm gonna miss my Drill Peck. So he's gonna hit me with 1 more Air Blast, but I'm at +3. If he misses or does not get a crit, that'll be epic. He doesn't get a crit, awesome. Can Drill Peck, kill Lugia. So 2 more Pokemon left on his side. Umbreon is gonna be a troll, but I still have to handle it and have to take him out. Sends out Raikou, and basically now the game is done. 4 Thunders can easily just smack through my team. 1 Thunder, done. Skarmory out. Now I'm gonna send out my Mew. And Mew's gonna die with 3 Thunders, or even a Crunch, because he does have Crunch. And Crunch is obviously gonna get the special defense drop somewhere or the other. And I go for the Shadow Ball. I cannot risk going for the Soft Boil, and I cannot risk going for this Force Dance as well at this point of the game. He's gonna go for the Crunch and do get the special defense drop. So I'm gonna go for the Soft Boil in this turn. The next turn he is easily gonna be able to take me out because of the special defense drop. So yeah, so this is basically a good game. After 2 crunches, he is going to be able to take my Mew out. Mew did a pretty good job. This match is pretty good actually, but except for that TROLLEON, that dick. So I recommend you not bring it because all of us hate it. The second gen community hates it. So what I wanted to say is I have a lot of things coming up. Thanks for getting me to 1K, guys. I really love you. And I also wanted to say that we do have a second gen group. It was made at least 3 months back. If you guys wanted to join it, please add me on Skype, or you can just ping me on Skype and I will get you into the group. So without further ado, what am I saying? Okay, so make sure you're signing out. Peace, rate, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.